You're making the girl who had zero hand-eye coordination skills and spilled drinks on a photo shoot your last-minute runway model with no practice or rehearsal ahead of time. Like, do you even know if she can walk in a straight line or not? Have you ever seen her do that? I got a couple comments requesting me to react to the third season of XO Kitty that recently came out, so here we are. For this season, I am anticipating that this will solidify Kitty and Minho getting together. I will say, even though I think they are very cute, I feel like I gotta dial up the gay jokes in this video to counterbalance the straight relationship that's going to blossom here. There's been like a love triangle or a square situation going on throughout the show, and I feel like it's a shame that Kitty and Yuri probably won't be endgame because the setup is so juicy. My theory is that if that ship had been the more popular one that fans were gravitating towards too, I feel like the writers would have written it that way. But unfortunately, sapphic ships will never be as popular as the gays and the straights. Still, I'm sure we will have a very messy time, so I will react to all of that. We are going to see what journey Kitty goes on this season. But if you're looking for something more interactive than a TV show, might I suggest June's Journey, which is the sponsor of today's video. June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game set in the glamorous 1920s. There's so much gameplay variety going on with this game. First is the hidden object scenes where your observational skills are being challenged to figure out where the clues are and drive the story forward. What I think is really exciting is the island decoration games though, just because I like building my own world as the story progresses. There's also a bunch of seasonal content and special events going on where you can get unique rewards. I think the main appeal for June's Journey for me though is just the fact that I can relax with this game and I don't have to think too hard. So I do like that the game helps me unwind after a long day, but at the same time, I'm not like mindlessly scrolling through my social media feed. I'm actually looking at this game as like a pleasant visual puzzle so that I can still keep my brain engaged. So if you want to try out this game with me, you can actually download June's Journey for free using the link in my description below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. This game is available on iOS, Android, smartphones, tablets, and even PC. Now let's see Kitty's journey for season 3.
I wanted to impress Minho. Does it even make sense though? His world is so glamorous and I am being mistaken for the waitstaff.
See, this is exactly why you should go for him though. Like, climb up the economic ladder. You have to think strategically, Kitty.
Look, I know you mean well, but you're trying to fit in a world that you don't understand. Minho needs to do damage control for Eunice and not be distracted by you. You don't want to be the thing that stands in his way.
Don't tell me what to do. I will get his money.
친구들 중에 나만 돈 없는 것 같고.
Yuri's like, do you know what it's like to be a broke loser bitch? Oh, wait.
So will you come with me?
I can't. Laura Jean just called me. She's going through a rough patch with Peter and she asked me to join her in New York.
I'm sorry, but fuck Laura Jean. She had 3 movies. She can figure it out on her own. You have a Netflix TV show where half the budget already got spent on the plane tickets for everyone to go to Korea. Focus on yourself.
Family comes first, right?
Please stop talking.
That's crazy to have a dress light up whenever you're being horny. Like, she thinks she feels sparks, but it's just the technology glitching and electrocuting her.
Whose hand is that?
Did you meet a girl at brunch and not tell me?
That may just be my other hand.
You're catfishing Miho.
Okay, but the fact that she wants to make him worry that she could leave him at any moment for a woman is kind of a bar. This is what every boyfriend of a bisexual woman should fear. Like, even the best man has to work to live up to the average woman.
You know, with his job in California and all the big publishing houses are here in New York.
Laura Jean working in publishing in New York and Peter doing whatever the hell he's doing in California. These two are competing for who's the most broke. But then again, looking at the background and size of her apartment, like, look at how much you can walk around in this room. Look at all the furniture she was able to fit in. And this is Manhattan. She got money, which does increase your chances of getting published. Rich people get mad when I point that out, but it is true.
I'd rather live with you. I think we had a really good thing going, don't you? Oh, is Jin the jealous type?
I don't know. I kind of like the evil gay guy.
Switch rooms with Day. I'm not gonna ask again.
I mean, if you can't stay within a few feet of me without your entire relationship crumbling, then I'll
I
switch.
already told Jin everything. We're solid.
Curious, how did he react to that special little photo that you sent me this summer?
The gays are messy. I do like that the guy is a shit stirrer. Like, kind of makes things a little bit fun.
Kitty was right. You are a bully. Stay away from me.
Oh, are we not supposed to like him? I thought we were having messy gay fun. Sorry.
I want to be the guy who gives you that cinematic kiss.
Wait, no, I have morning breath and I have bedhead. This is not what I pictured.
When you
This is cute, but I just know that if this were like actual morning breath that I have, he would have passed out by now. So let's not romanticize morning breath, okay? Like, I feel like that could be biological warfare.
I've always known him as Mino, my friend, but as Mino, my boyfriend, in ways too. Like,
This is very cute. And this also makes me hungry.
any chance I could just get a small extension?
No, Kitty. You're already too focused on your boyfriend and not on what really matters, this class.
Oh, clocked her. She said, you better decenter men, Kitty. You want to end up like Laura Jean?
Professor Un, I was just heading to the supply closet. I was wondering if you needed any post-it notes, staples.
How did I not see this sooner?
Never mind. Forget about decentering men. We cannot escape the patriarchy. We always got to tie it back to a man somehow.
Damn, who is that?
Oh my god, lesbian! She looks like if Korea did their own version of Pretty Little Liars, because why the hell would you dress up like this for school?
Who's 뭐 하는 거야?
그냥 서프라이즈 해주려고 그랬지.
Girl, don't even worry. These two have the same haircut. Like, they look like they need to be with the same sex.
I missed the big reunion.
I like these two. Like, they can be the evil gays that will provide me temporary amusement.
Hey, Kitty. Amazing.
Now, when did Gigi turn into a masked lesbian? Girl, you live in Bushwick. I could like go into some craft night in Brooklyn and see so many girls like this. Like, I just know she loves Pokemon.
Okay, so over the summer I may have sent Marius a photo that you don't send someone when you're in a committed relationship.
Cute.
I know, and I'm not proud of it.
I feel like the fact that you sent that picture to your ex while you were in a relationship and you used to hook up with your ex when he was in a relationship. And I'm pretty sure like in season 1, you mentioned being involved in cheating too. So I don't know if that was like a separate thing that happened or if it's the same thing. But either way, I kind of feel like you have a problem with infidelity. Like, now this is too much.
And can someone get my star fresh juice?
I got it.
You know, maybe you wouldn't get into these accidents if you just held a glass cup normally. Like, she literally grabbed it and flinged it while walking. Hello?
I can't believe I'm doing this again. Please, please let me help.
Maybe you shouldn't, Cubby.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't until you improve from having the hand-eye coordination of a toddler.
This year's senior field trip is to the Korean Furniture Museum.
Last year they went to the stamp museum. This might be worse.
You know, I must really be getting old because I feel like a furniture museum and a stamp museum both sound like it would be fun.
What if we went to Lotte World instead? You didn't object to Lotte World when you were in high school. It looks like an amazing memory.
It was.
Pulling up an old photo of your teacher to emotionally manipulate him into changing the field trip is wild. But I have to respect her for that.
이렇게 좀 보여주세요. 어머, 유니스 그 뮤직비디오 나왔던?
맞아.
All the boys want to see me. All the girls want to be me. Like all the girls want the guys. I said it.
This is me getting recognized by a gay subscriber in public.
I miss being rich. I hate waiting in line.
I'll be your personal concierge, free of charge, and you're still gonna have fun.
Okay.
I like that they didn't know what to do with this character for the rest of the show, so now he's just like the sidekick to the lesbian. We'd love to see the roles reversed.
Guys, grades are in.
Wait, I need more time. Any version of the future I want is on the other side of these grades. I can't do this. I'm not ready for something this huge.
Wait, you're leaving?
I'm sorry. I can't.
Honestly, I can't even make fun of her for this because I was also a dumb bitch in school and regularly stressed about whether I could even graduate. So I fear I do understand where she's coming from. However, if she does end up staying in school like she miraculously passed, I would find that part hard to believe because not once have we ever seen her study at all.
When we were together, I was dating someone else too, a girl. And I was trying to figure out what I was into. It really got messy, and you wouldn't get it.
Actually, I do.
Oh, so you're both hoes. Now you have something you can relate about.
If I blow it on these midterms, the possibility of me having a future in Seoul is gone. But I think the biggest mistake would be to let my grades decide if I get the life that I want. I get to decide that.
I mean, the chances are pretty slim if you literally don't pass school, but sure, girl.
내가 임신을 한 것 같아.
Let's not jump to conclusions, okay? Your boyfriend can be a K-pop idol manager and Planned Parenthood. It's part of the job description. Let's have like a normal conversation to talk it out first before we jump to any conclusions.
I saw you two from my window.
Okay, the truth is, I didn't want you to figure out our secret. I was getting her opinion on whether or not you'd like this.
Why would you give her a long hug just for advice about a necklace? See, now this is where she should be suspicious, because that explanation makes no sense.
A few moments later.
Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's gone. The dog is gone.
Dude, how do you lose a dog at a party? You forget to cherish it. But no, seriously, you're screwed.
Is Eunice pregnant?
Okay, no one knows.
You said you didn't hook up with anyone last summer, and I believed you.
I didn't.
I trusted you, Mino. You got our friend pregnant?
Girl, why the fuck would he be the father? Hello? Like, use your brain.
Oh, how'd you get over what happened with Q and Marius?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. No, Jin, wait.
See, now you're just blowing up relationships left and right. She's like, damn, if my relationship is going to shit, I might as well take everyone down with me.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, isn't it?
Jin, wait!
Okay, everyone needs to calm the hell down. We do not have enough budget to make up for bruises, okay? Like, we did not account for fight scenes in our budget for the show.
I didn't think I had to worry about you bringing it up!
I didn't think it would be a big deal if you'd already
Kitty,
told.
just stay away from me!
You bitches are both messy. No wonder you're best friends.
You know, I failed my chem final first year of college.
Yeah. That's totally the same thing as getting punched by your boyfriend for cheating on him. I'm glad we can relate mother to son about this stuff.
Your whole life, I've never not been proud of you.
Even tonight?
Even tonight.
She's like, don't worry, son. I'm proud that you're a hoe.
You think Minnow and Eunice hooked up?
He said it happened in Paris.
It's like literally impossible. I was with Eunice the whole time she was in Paris.
He's the father? Okay, somebody called the Maury show because I didn't think he had it in him. I actually don't think he would be a terrible dad. Like, I feel like he would do whatever you ask him to do and he would be attentive and stuff. So honestly, it could be a lot worse.
나 임신 안 했어.
확실한 거야?
Bitch, everyone was crashing out in this whole episode and you're not even pregnant? What were we doing this whole time then?
I get it now. It's not that you don't trust me. It's that you've never trusted me.
No, that's not
I've
true.
done everything.
Dude, it's not even about you. Like, she's just dumb and insecure. Every character on the show needs to learn that not everything is about them. Stop taking shit personally.
I've given you every reason for you to believe in me. But the problem isn't me, it's you. We're done.
Mino.
This is so dramatic, but in a bad way. Like, why would this be the breaking point for him? How about as a couple, you try having one normal conversation instead of escalating it into a soap opera? Can we do that? Or is that like impossible to pull off in this world?
I also saw you got character socks, and I know who those are for. Does that mean
We are not back together.
How many times had Laura Jean and Peter broken up by now? Like, your movies are over and you're still breaking up and making up. I know they're gonna get back together in the end, but I would see the constant breakups as a red flag.
We've had lots of good hangs here. I want another chance. With you.
I'm not into the evil guy trying to get back together with Q. And from his acting, I don't think he believes it either.
I found a positive pregnancy test at Shipstock, and we think that it might be yours, and you don't have to say if it was, but we want you to know that we are here for you if it was or if it wasn't.
What am I gonna do?
Girl, just get an abortion. Why are we acting like pregnancy is permanent? Also, very ironic that she kept going so hard on Kitty for not decentering men. Meanwhile, you got knocked out by a man. She did protest too much.
Okay, she's telling him.
Wow. To think Mom set up G1's parents all those years ago. And now you're bringing G1 and Alex back together.
That is kind of wild that Kitty is solely responsible for expanding the family lineage. Like, she is the reason why there will be a grandchild in the family tree. That future grandchild basically owes Kitty their life.
Who am I? For better or worse, I'm someone who's not afraid to take a leap. When I'm lucky, I find a net there to catch me. Like my incredible family who's always there for me. But even when I've made mistakes and fallen, I've been stretched.
You know what's funny? I have actually never heard any college application essay that actually deserved its acceptance. Like, they are always so generic and not well written that it is completely unbelievable that they somehow made it to the end.
Q, I didn't need to spend time with someone else or go on some romantic motorcycle ride to know you were the one.
I know, and I'm
No,
sorry.
I changed who I was for you.
I mean, if I remember correctly, you were an asshole bully in the last season, so why are we acting like your personality was so great before?
Arjun?
Hey, Mina.
Can you imagine if like they totally tanked this whole sisterhood and franchise by making these two hook up? Like, why not? You know, like, they're both single and shit doesn't make sense anyway, as we've learned this season.
I miss you telling me things are gonna be okay, even when I know they're not.
Can we please hug it out? Let's never fight again.
Deal.
Yeah, let's just have a lavender marriage. Everyone's cheating on each other. What's the point, you know?
She designed this one for me. Oh, unless of course she obviously made it for me. I didn't. I am so sorry.
You see what happens when you rely on gay men? Let this be a lesson for lesbians everywhere. There is no solidarity.
Welcome to Seoul Fashion Week's Designer Breakthrough Contest.
I made you a dress with your 18th birthday in mind because I wanted to make it special, but I don't think we should wait. Tonight's the night.
Like me on the runway? No, I cannot do that right now.
Kitty, you can.
You're making the girl who had zero hand-eye coordination skills and spilled drinks on a photo shoot your last-minute runway model with no practice or rehearsal ahead of time. Like, do you even know if she can walk in a straight line or not? Have you ever seen her do that? And now you're literally telling her in the middle of the fashion show already happening that she's got to go on a runway. Yuri is really taking the riches to rags theme very literally. She's like, it's not enough that I have rips in my clothes to show my new identity. I also have to get my bum ass friends to walk the runway.
I got in NYU. That's brilliant. I'm moving to New York next year. What were you saying before?
It's not important.
Okay, see, now this is actually juicy. I can understand why he wouldn't tell her his feelings because he wouldn't want to hold her back. To me, this is way more believable than the breakup or misunderstanding in the first place.
우리 같은 matchmakers예요. 둘이 진짜 완벽한 커플이에요. 알렉스는 지원한테 진짜 잘해줘요.
I'm so sorry. I know Kitty is trying her best, but her speaking Korean sounds like that one scene in Scary Movie.
Hello? Haro? Hibachi benihana teriyaki.
Peter and I have some news. Obviously, there's a lot of things that we have to figure out, but we are gonna make it work. Love is worth the risk, right?
I mean, you're still stuck with your high school boyfriend. I feel like that's the opposite of taking a risk and putting yourself out there. Like, I'm just saying, you two are cute together, but still. I think it's like the least riskiest thing to do, to stay with your high school sweetheart.
Hey, is Kitty here?
She already left for break. You just missed her.
But she's taking the subway to the airport, so you can probably still catch her.
Right, subway.
Yeah.
Which subway?
Oh, God.
What? I've never taken one before.
He's never taken the subway before, and he's using it now for the first time to try to catch her. Yeah, he's not making it. I take the subway every day, and I still mess up.
Kavi, I don't want to stand in the way of your future. I don't know what my future holds, but I want it to be with you. I love you.
I think he should just go to New York with her. You know, like, I'm always in support of the guy following the girl around instead of the girl following the guy.
It's going to be freezing in Portland, isn't it?
We'll get you some warm clothes. I think you would look really cute in a flannel.
I'm glad that they're ending it on this note, but in hindsight, it is kind of wild that he basically got on the plane with her with no suitcase. I assume the only thing he had on him was like a wallet and passport, but like, you don't need any medication with you, you know? Like, you're just gonna buy a whole new wardrobe in the US? Are you gonna live in an Airbnb now? Or like, how is this gonna work? And that concludes XO Kitty Season 3. This was okay, but I would say definitely not as enjoyable as the other seasons. And I think it's because the communication was way worse than usual. And the conflict between Minho and Kitty just did not make any sense. I feel like the conflict should have been that, you know, she wants to go to NYU, but he has like different plans for his future. Like maybe he wants to stay in Korea, you know? That feels more realistic. And that conflict wouldn't be due to them not having any communication skills, you know? I also feel like the writers keep on using cheating as a crutch for the sake of conflict. And this has happened like for both of the gay side characters. It happened to the lesbians in the previous season, and now it's happening to the gay men here. And I kind of feel like when you rely on breakups or cheating as a form of conflict just to keep things going, it really cheapens the relationship for me. You know, it's kind of like how in Glee, people were breaking up and making up every episode, and so it didn't make any sense to feel committed or invested in any relationship because it could just go anywhere. So yeah, I definitely think overall not as strong as the previous seasons, but at the end of the day, I'm sure the actors got a fun vacation in Korea. So yeah, good for them. Get your coin and just have fun with your friends. And this works at trickle-down economics because I, another Asian, got my coin as well. So we all win in the end, even if we have to make gay side characters cheat on each other all the time, I guess. If you have watched XO Kitty Season 3, let me know what you thought of this season. And if you have any predictions for the next season, thanks for watching if you made it here, and I will see you next time. Bye!
I met you last December, well I think it was. Your arm around my shoulder with no care at all. You stayed cool, calm, collected, just playing dumb. Who'd have thought?